Hello folks. Well, it's day 2 of my Aurora Fokker E5/D8 build for the Aurora Model Kits group build. I started last night working on the interior, and I've just completed putting in everything that's going to go inside. It was pretty Spartan what was provided in the kit. A seat, a floorboard, a joystick, and a dashboard or an instrument panel. Now, I actually did use the instrument panel, but I had to cut it down because I put in an interior frame with very thin evergreen plastic rod. I repositioned the seat, that is the seat from the kit. It's got now a frame piece behind the seat with lozenge fabric, well, actually a lozenge decal, and you might be able to see that I've got lozenge decals applied on the interior here, where the fabric would have been basically what was between the pilot and the outdoor air there. I did do some wood grain effect, which I pretty much wiped out with rather sloppy super gluing when I added the what is that? That's SBS flat rigging wire, not used as rigging wire, but as metal frame that comes from the engine compartment back in basically a V-shape, inverted V-shape. So, oh yeah, and I found a way to resurrect and reuse the Ernst Udet that I rejected for my go-to build. Had to use him somewhere. You might notice that there's quite a notch in Ernst's upper arm, left arm. That was because it's a really tight fit, and the frame piece from the other side, which will be going on soon, just wouldn't fit. So I had to chop a little notch out to make it all square. None of that will be visible. For that matter, very little of this will be visible. Basically, Ernst head and shoulders, and if you peek in, you might be able to see some of the instrument panel. I had some spare PE instruments in the stash, added those, and then put on a drop of PVA glue, the white glue, canopy glue, to provide sort of a lens effect. And yeah, I think he looks okay. I'll have to learn how to do a little bit more, be a little more adept, even though I used a toothpick, for God's sake, with my CA glue, my gloppy CA glue. Of course, zero of that's going to show. I made one big boo-boo. The big boo-boo, besides sloppy gluing, is that I've got a beautiful little compass down on the floor. Basically, it's underneath Ernst's right knee because it's attached to the floorboard. I did that with some spare watch parts and then a decal, instrument decal that was going to look close enough to be a compass point. But now, of course, it's invisible, and I forgot to take a picture of it. So it goes. So I have test fitted to make sure that the other half, the other side of the fuselage fits. Everything that goes into the cockpit was attached to this side, with the exception of the frame pieces that I created along the side there. They are glued into the corresponding, the other side of the fuselage. And then we'll close it up and basically then give it a gloss finish, because I'll be painting the fuselage and adding lozenge decals there next. So that's how it looks. And yeah, it'll do the trick. Thanks for watching.